All right. Hey, everybody. Today is not Thursday. Today is Wednesday, November 24th. We all know tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So we thought we'd do the show a day early because I know everybody's going to be passed out from the food tomorrow night. So I don't think anybody would want to watch a show anyway. We're happy to have Mike on today. He's going to tell us about a brand new ride in the Treasure Hunt Amusement Park. Make sure. There it is. That's what I needed to do. So, hey, Mike, introduce yourself. Tell everybody what you got going on.
Hi, I'm Mike Haverstock. I joined this treasure hunting community back when I found out about Hunt for History. That led me over here. I saw the video. So I've been kind of lurking here, trying some of the treasure hunts in this area. But I got into treasure hunting probably not as long ago as most people here. I wasn't around for the Forest Fen hunt. I've only been doing treasure hunting since like mid 2020. It was after the pandemic had started, and an escape room near me was having issues trying to keep their doors open, and they put on a treasure hunt as a way to, they advertised it as a social distancing treasure hunt, and they were saying, like, if you want to help us out, this will be fun. You could win some money, and you can still have the fun of puzzles and all of that, but you don't have to come inside of a room and touch a million objects that a million other people have touched.
Right.
And so I actually tried that treasure hunt right after I had walked away from starting an escape room myself. That's my background is much more in escape rooms and puzzles than treasure hunts. For like most of my life, I've been into puzzles. And then when I found escape rooms, I got really big into escape rooms. And I was about to start an escape room back in January 2020. And right before signing the papers, there were for buying the building, there were talks about a lockdown. And I said, yeah, this is probably the absolute worst time to be doing this.
Yep.
So I stopped those plans, but I couldn't give up on the idea of doing puzzles and puzzles similar to what you might find in an escape room, but in a different way. So I created a treasure hunt in my local community. It went over pretty well, actually, compared to like what I realized treasure hunts like they go over in the rest of the world. I was spoiled on my first one. I had like 106 people play, and I didn't try that hard to advertise. And that's pretty good now after putting on 4 more treasure hunts. I realized, wow, that is not normal. So one of the last treasure hunts so they all started as they weren't virtual. They did require a little bit of boots on the ground, but it was in my city, Warsaw.
And you're in Indiana, right?
In Indiana, yeah. Okay. And so then I went to South Bend, which is a lot bigger than Warsaw, put on a treasure hunt there. And I realized it would probably be better if I could try to do more virtual treasure hunts. This is before I found that there was a whole world doing this already.
A whole community out there.
Yeah, I didn't know that even existed. So I'm like, I'm going to try to do one online. And so it was the Christmas one I did last year in 2020. And people absolutely loved it for, I think, many different reasons. So I wanted to do that one again this year for Christmas.
Awesome. So for the code breaker Charlies, but I think everybody, and you sent me a video, you put together a promo. So let's watch it just to give people an idea of what you're talking about. Okay. And then we'll come back and you'll explain what you got going on this year for Christmas. So it is the 12 days of treasure hunting, correct?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Okay, looks very interesting. So there's a website. You got to figure out the login and the password. Is that what I saw?
Yeah, so the same website where you sign up to play, you'll be entering the login and password to win the
Mm-hmm.
treasure hunt. And that's the game, is to find the username and the password for the Santa's naughty list and remove your name. The first one to do that is the winner. So the way it works is it's going to start December 1st. And then there are 12 days worth of clues scheduled. Uh, the first 10 are what I would call puzzles, and they will be definitely necessary in figuring out what the username and password are. If after the 10th day, because on the 10th day, that's when submissions open, you can't solve this until you've
Okay.
solved all 10 puzzles, or at least most of all 10 puzzles. You will definitely need the 10th. So on the 10th day, that's when submissions will open. You'll have one guess a day, but there's really no need to guess. If you solve it, you absolutely have the answer spelled exactly the way it should be spelled and all of that. I don't know how many
Okay.
people played Tell Me When, I think it was, but
Yeah,
same
3D
thing.
bronze. That's right.
Yep, 3D Brown, same thing. Like you might have an idea, but you have to spell it correctly, and it is spelled out exactly when you
Gotcha.
solve it. So there's no need for more than one guess a day. And then if it's not solved on the 10th day, there are 2 more days worth of scheduled clues where they will explain things a little better if you haven't picked up everything I've put down.
Okay. So totally virtual. This is all through the internet. You need an internet connection. How much does it cost to play this year?
It is $30.
$30 to play.
Yep.
Are teams okay?
Yeah, teams are okay. I've designed this to not be completely brutal, so I don't think you're going to want large teams. I
Okay.
think the point of this treasure hunt isn't to try to win a bunch of money. The point of this treasure hunt is to play 10 fun puzzles that
Mm-hmm.
at the end you feel like you've actually grown a little and stretched your brain a little, but they are solvable if you spend the time to solve them. I don't think any puzzle should take more any days worth of puzzles should take more than an hour. And
Oh, okay.
if you get stuck on it, you can skip that day and come back to it like another day. And
Right.
another thing that helps is the way it's set up is you may not have to solve all of a certain days,
Mm.
because if you saw on the treasure map, the way it works is there's like a book code at the end that uses all of your previous cipher solves, not
Mm-hmm.
cipher solves, puzzle solves,
Mm-hmm.
and you can start to kind of guess maybe a little bit at, oh, well, I
What it
don't
could be.
have that one, but what's going to be the letter in between those? And then you can kind of reverse it and go back to, okay, so the letter on this day's that box should probably be this letter. What does that tell me about this? And
Mm.
you can reverse it a little bit if you did struggle on one day's puzzle. I'm
So
not
could
sure everybody is going to be able to solve every single puzzle the first time around, but
right.
it's designed so that everybody can probably solve it in their own way.
So could somebody guess? In other words, they have the first 3 or 4 letters. Maybe they could guess what the rest of the word is, type thing.
For that final message,
Yeah.
yeah, like I think
Okay.
it's very likely that people will have an idea on what the very final message is
Right.
before, or at least they'll have ideas about what it says. They might not have all of the specifics, but just getting that final message isn't all. Like you have to interpret that final message to get the
3D bronze, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend. There he is. Of tell me where, when, why, who, and what time.
yeah.
Thanks, 3D bronze. Yeah, I like this
So
guy too.
you have
Definitely
to get
feels
the
great
final
for sure.
message and then interpret it. But when you interpret it, you get an exact answer out. It's kind of
Okay.
a cipher of sorts.
So what's the prize? What are we playing for?
So the prize on this is half of everything that's brought in.
So $30 buy-in, $15 will go to the prize pool.
Yeah, $15 will go to the prize pool. So like today, this is still early. People don't sign up for treasure hunt yet. Today it's at $195.
Okay. So there's still a week before it starts. So I'm assuming on December 1st, you'll tell everybody what the amount is.
Yeah, I
where we're
update it
at.
as I get
Okay.
purchases. So like if you go to the website right now, it'll tell you what it is.
3D bronze is in. Davio is saying he's got 3D for solving it. So it'd be cool if we could do a Zoom and try and solve this thing together. But really, $30 per household, would that be a fair way to do it? If you have,
Yeah, I mean, I'm
people in the
going to ask that if you're spanning households, buy in separately, but I'm not going to try to enforce it.
Of course, yeah.
If money's tight, I get it. It's Christmas. Like, do whatever. I don't really care. But if you're in the position where you can pay for treasure hunts and you're in a separate household teaming up with someone, it's definitely preferred to pay your fair share to get the pot up.
Of course, yeah. And I would encourage everybody to buy in. What we've always said is support treasure hunt creators. So here we go, $30. You have a chance to win a couple hundred. Maybe what was the prize last year? How many did you have?
The prize last year was $1,000, and that was just a fixed amount that
Oh, gotcha. You put up 1,000.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So all right.
Yeah, and after losing money on like 5 straight treasure hunts, it's
right. It takes a while to build up the audience and get people.
Yeah, I enjoy building them, but I don't like the losing money part.
Right.
So this one, like, I think we might get up to like 50 players, maybe. That would make me excited. That's where we were last year.
Oh, that'd be great.
This year, like whatever is brought in, I'm gonna probably put it towards like Facebook ads or something to get more people to play.
Right.
That's basically what I do. Any of my half that comes in.
And so it starts on the 1st. Will people get an email, or is it all you go to a website?
Yeah, you'll get an email when it actually starts, and that email will have a link to a special page that gives you access to the that day's puzzle and the treasure map, and it'll tell you like every day come back to this page, and it'll update with more and more puzzles as the thing progresses.
And if somebody hasn't bought in, can you buy in after it starts? The 3rd, the 4th,
Yeah. I mean, I probably won't let buy-ins after the 10th, because at the 10th it's solvable and it's probably going to be over soon.
Gotcha.
But yeah, up until the 5th, there's absolutely no reason why you couldn't buy in and not be at a disadvantage at all.
And it ends on the 15th. Did I hear that right? Or will it just stay up until somebody solves it?
It stays up until someone solves it. I would be surprised if it's going on past the 12th.
Gotcha. All depends who's in there and how much time they're putting into it, and what these devious puzzles are that you have created. Now, is it you and your wife that create these puzzles?
I create them myself, and my wife is my escape room partner. So when I'll create them and run them by her to make sure that I'm not being insane.
Gotcha. Yeah, and I've kind of done the same thing with K-Pro over here. So there's a website. Here is the website, everybody. escapewarsaw.com/treasure/Christmas-2021, and down in the description there is a link to this website right here. Gives you all the information you need to know. 12 days of treasure hunting, and yeah, it looks interesting. Codebreaker Charlie, there you are, you and your wife, and then what happened last year, and yeah, you guys can go there and get all the info. I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. If we get enough people that have bought in, guys, reach out to me if you buy in, and we'll do a Zoom for sure. For those that have bought in, we can definitely get into a Zoom. I know it's a competition, but we can get into a Zoom, especially if there's a puzzle that we're just stuck on. And
yeah, absolutely.
We just can't get it figured out. So yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. And this is your 5th year doing this, you said?
No, this is my 5th treasure hunt. It's only my 2nd year of this
5th
one.
treasure hunt. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, William says, I wonder if Randy from Beacon Star does other people's puzzles. You familiar with the Beacon Star, the treasure hunt in Denver?
Am I? Yeah. I bought into it.
Guy.
I bought into it not too long ago. It was right after Hunt for History finished up.
Our friend Bart K.
Yep. We finished Hunt for History, and then I was looking for another treasure hunt. So I took a look at that, and I very quickly realized that a lot of people had solved a lot of stuff, and I didn't think I was necessarily going to solve any more.
I gotcha. Now, wait, were you part of the group that solved Hunt for History?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. And but you didn't want to come on for whatever reason. You weren't on the show when we had Sassy and the other people on.
Yeah, I didn't make the show.
That's right. So, guys, this is one of the members of the Hunt for History that solved Bart K's treasure hunt. I realized Mike. I'm like, oh, it's that Mike, because they were talking to me about Mike. So that's awesome. So you guys sold the treasure in there and kind of got whatever it is you were supposed to get, and that's awesome that you guys solved it, because that was definitely a lot of puzzles and codes, right?
Yeah, that hunt was brutal, but in like a mostly good way.
how would you say your puzzles compare to the ones in that one?
Not even close. This is designed so like I have a philosophy where I want it so that everybody that plays has a reasonable chance at solving it. Not necessarily like solving it first, because it's just impossible. Everybody's got different skill sets. I can't guarantee that everyone has a chance of being the first, other than like just drawing a random lottery ticket.
Right.
But I want 80% of the players to make it 80% of the way through the treasure hunt. And Hunt for History was absolutely not that way.
Right. It was difficult. A lot of people got discouraged and gave up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
that's
so
right. You're right there in Indiana, so you were right there. That's right. Yeah.
So yeah, I want everybody to walk away feeling like they've accomplished something. So there's a lot of treasure hunts where it's just like a poem, and you either, in the end, you either got it or you didn't, and you're like, oh well, I guess I made zero progress on that. I might have had fun researching this and that, but in the end, you made zero progress towards the actual solution. And I want you to make at least 80% of the way through. And there might be that one little thing that you didn't get, like how to connect all the dots, and you feel like, oh well, I guess maybe next year. I guess that's reasonable. I guess someone else beat me to it. And that's what I want. So like, again, I come from like an escape room background. And if anyone's done escape rooms, the puzzles are fair. The whole point is that when you're designing like an escape room, you're not trying to figure out how can I stump people indefinitely. You're trying to figure out how can I stump someone like in an escape room setting for 5 minutes and then the light bulb click. So like there's an extra bit that goes in there to make it hard, but not impossible, and to telegraph what they might have to start thinking about to solve it. So like the first moment you look at it, you're like, oh, I have no idea. But then you start reading it and you look at the word and there's this word and you're like, oh, I think I get that.
There's a pattern. Usually there's a pattern you need to identify, right?
Yeah. So like, and I wouldn't classify this as like a code breaker, Charlie. There is that very final book code, but like it's really simple. If you have all of the solutions, like you just pluck out.
So would you say in each of your puzzles, all the information you need is contained in the puzzle, or people need to do research on the internet to try and solve some of these in some way, shape, or form?
Yeah, so that's an amazing question. This year is slightly different than last year's, and I encourage anyone that's contemplating playing to go to that webpage and look, because you can watch a detailed explanation of how last year's was solved. This year, I changed it a little bit, in that there is still a puzzle that I call like a logically solvable puzzle that takes absolutely no external research. There is still that everything you need on the page, everything you need is on the page, and there's nothing on that page that you don't need. There's no red herrings. It's just all there, and if it's there, it probably means something. And then this year I added, after playing a bunch of treasure hunts, because I built my last one without playing a bunch of treasure hunts, I realized that external research part is kind of fun. So there's a tiny riddle that's, you might not be able to solve it by looking at the riddle alone, but when you solve the puzzle, it gives you a massive hint as to where you should be looking to solve this riddle. So it might be telling you about some part in a movie. You're like, oh, and it'll be Christmas themed. So it might be telling you, you're like, oh, that made no sense to me. But now when you tell me that movie, I know exactly what you're talking about. So this year, there's that little riddle aspect on every single one. So the top part will be absolutely solvable with nothing but the rules laid out and what's on the page. And then the bottom one will absolutely require some kind of research.
I'm intrigued. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm definitely buying in. And again, guys, anybody out there in the treasure hunting amusement park that wants to ride this ride and you buy in, let me know. We'll get together. We'll do a Zoom. So Wednesday it starts of next week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then maybe over the weekend we can kind of get together and talk about it once we see a couple of the puzzles and get an idea of how it works. And I'll send you the invite if you want to listen in. I know for creators, sometimes it's fun just to listen in and hear how people talk about with the puzzles and trying to solve them. So now that the pandemic is slowed a little bit, are there any plans to open an escape room? You're going to revisit that or no?
Not really. I'm in, not at the moment. After trying treasure hunts and trying to get people to play them, there's part of my brain that just doesn't understand how escape rooms have ever worked. But I know they have. Like, I'm offering you for less money than you would pay in an escape room a chance to win money doing like for like more time for enjoyment, but people don't want to play. How did they ever decide to go to an escape room, pay more money, and have zero chance of winning anything? It just, in my brain, I'm like, I just don't fully get it.
And me and K-Pro also a couple years ago talked about opening an escape room. And our idea was, how do you do it where people could win money, almost like a treasure hunt? How could you do a 1-hour escape room but have teams compete? You know, how do you make that fair, and how do you do that legally? And
oh yeah, for sure,
it would be a lot of fun, you know, if somebody could actually make it happen.
And I think what it comes down to, honestly, is that when you go to an escape room, you don't have any expectations of winning. You don't feel like you're paying in as an opportunity to win money. So like that's not even on the table. So your mind is free to just enjoy it. And I think maybe that's where it and plus like you're doing it in groups with people you probably enjoy spending time
True.
with. So like I know they do work. It's just I can't understand. Like after playing treasure hunts, I'm no longer interested in escape rooms as
You
much.
want the prize, and I get it.
Yes,
the comfort
and
of
just
your
like the
own home,
competition. If nothing else, the competition. The prize, I don't really care about too much usually. I mean, if it's $1 million,
Right.
I'll love to claim it.
Yeah.
But like with my treasure hunt, don't play because you want to win a bunch of money. There's not going to be a bunch of money. Play because you enjoy good puzzles that you're gonna enjoy. You're gonna have like 2 weeks worth of stuff to do in December. That's why I want people to play mine. Same as the same reason I would want people to play like an escape room I put on or something like that.
And there it is, everybody. That is an honest assessment, I think, of treasure hunts. The love of the puzzles, right? That's kind of why a lot of us are in this. Now, some people were in the thrill of the chase for the big $1 million prize. The problem with that is you get tens of thousands of people. There's only one person that's going to win, and the other ones are all disappointed and upset, and etc. So there it is. The 12 days of treasure hunting starts in 1 week. JBR Princess, if you're not out there looking for the Jingle Bell Rock, well, the Jingle Bell Rock isn't even hidden until what, the 10th, I think, this year. So yeah, jump in and let's see. Did I just do that? I did. So 1 week from today, is that like at noon or a certain time on next Wednesday? You'll release the emails will go out 8 p.m.
I don't know what time I scheduled it for. It's on the website. It's either
okay,
noon
gotcha.
I don't want to say. I don't know off the top of my head.
There it is. The website has all the details. Here's the website once again in the chat. Let me find, and it's in the description as well. So when you guys watch the playback on this video, go to the website, check it out. Show Mike some support. Why can I not copy and paste this? Hang on, give me a second. Anything else you want to tell the people, Mike?
I might describe a little bit about like what I consider a puzzle. For this kind of treasure hunt that's it's not like a brutal one. So last year, and I'm going to have another Sudoku on this one. The top half of the puzzle will be a Sudoku.
I like Sudoku.
With extra rules. Like it's if you try to put this in a Sudoku solver, it wouldn't work as is because there's extra rules about what can be next to what and that kind of thing. Definitely go check out the first treasure hunt. It's going to be similar to that. People really enjoyed that kind of puzzle, as well as like logic puzzles. Like the name of them are logic puzzles. It's the thing where like Ted got one place ahead of Fred, and Fred.
I love those type of logic puzzles.
So it's that,
yeah.
But then you wrap another layer around it where when you get the answer, you get a message out.
Right.
I also like I'm a software developer by trade, so I built 3 little mini games for this.
Okay.
So one of them is you've got 2 carrots. And you
I saw that in the promo, and that's actually a game we'll be able to play on the website. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Awesome.
There's 3 little games I made. So the one I like the most is actually fun to just play. Is there's like 2 carrots, and you got to get them to the reindeer at the exact same time, and you move both carrots at the exact same time, and it's kind of like a little maze, and there's little obstacles and stuff like that where you have to say, I can't just go straight there. I might have to do this and go do that, but eventually you'll get the carrots to the reindeer at the same time. So a lot of things that'll just test your brain a little bit and more logical than aha, gotcha.
Right. So I'm intrigued. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, hey, if we get a bunch of numbers, a couple $100 prize is always fun too. Somebody's going to get it. And if we work in teams, we'll just have to work that out. But should be a lot of fun. And at the end, regardless of who wins, you will post a solution. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. And is this a once a year thing? Any plans on doing one over the summer, or is it just a Christmas time thing?
The 12 days of Christmas is a Christmas one.
Yeah.
Last year I put on like 5 different treasure hunts.
Oh, in 1 year. Okay. I thought
over the year. I really went crazy on it, and then I got burnt out. And then I spent like 8 months, and I'm like, oh, I got to do another treasure hunt. It's been way too long. I was putting them out like every couple months, and in the local area, I'm like, that's too often. and then 8 months was too long. So I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. Well, there it is. Mike, the winner of the Hunt for History. One of the winners of the Hunt for History into puzzles. He's made some for us. And there it is. I hope everybody plays. I hope we get together in Zooms. We have some fun figuring it out. And yeah, I'm excited for it. So again, go to the website. You can buy in now, correct? It's kind of like a pre-order.
You can buy in now, you can buy in later. The sooner you buy in, the larger the prize will be, and the more likely other people who aren't in it 100% for the fun, which I totally get. Like if there is a prize, I want to win the prize. But and if the prize is $500 versus $200, I mean that's always better, right?
It's like doing a crossword puzzle. Some people do puzzles for the love of puzzles, right? It's not, there doesn't have to be a prize at the end all the time, right?
Yeah, there's a crossword in this one.
Oh, I love crossword puzzles myself. Interesting. I think I'm really going to enjoy this one. So I hope I win it. I don't know if I'm going to, but I hope I do. So,
but yeah, this is like all of the puzzles you enjoy playing.
Mm-hmm.
Like people play Sudoku because they like playing Sudoku. Mm-hmm. Now you have a chance at winning some money and putting it together and adding a treasure hunt aspect on top of it. One layer on top of it where the answer from the Sudoku gives you information for a more traditional treasure hunt style riddle where you do some research and you figure out what am I talking about. It's a little cryptic, but it's not insane. And it's much easier to understand once you solve the puzzle that you're probably going to enjoy solving.
Gotcha. I like it. I like the whole idea. Yeah, it's similar things that I've attempted in the past through Grand Adventures. So for sure. All right, there it is, Mike. I hope we get a good group of people playing, and sounds like it'll be a lot of fun. But any updates, any hints, or anything you put out, it'll all be on the website, correct?
Yeah, it'll be on the website and through Facebook. I have a Facebook group.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And we can get to that link from the website as well. The Facebook group?
Yeah, you can get to the website, or you can get to the Facebook group from the website. I just want to be clear, like if I put out any extra hints, I don't plan on having to put out anything extra other than what I've already planned on. The first 12 days, they're not really hints, they're just clues. What I would call them, they're going to go on the website. If I have any clarifications or anything like that, that will be on the Facebook. Like misspellings. Like that's one thing where like if I make a mistake, I want to be 100% transparent about it. I do not want you going down a path thinking, did he misspell that on purpose?
And it happens. I mean, it happens.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's like one of my biggest pet peeves is when there's a mistake and treasure hunters are like, meh. Or map makers are like, you can deal with it.
Yeah, no, don't make me deal with it. It's a red herring. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, do you have any red herrings? Maybe I should
ask absolutely not. Okay. Nothing even remotely resembling a red herring. Like I've realized even like everybody has different definition of a red herring. I have a very broad one. Like if you put anything on there that has absolutely nothing to do with the treasure hunt, and it could be construed multiple different ways, like that's borderline red herring to me. I know I'm really nitpicky. Yeah. But like, I don't want any rabbit holes either. Like I give you the information you need and that's it. And it's everything you need. If there's anything super confusing or like ambiguous, that's like a problem. That's like a mistake I made. It shouldn't be ambiguous.
So Kathy asked PayPal. Can people pay using PayPal on the website? Is that how you pay?
It's set up through Stripe. And it's kind of important that you do it that way. Like there's a form. It'll take you to stripe.com to pay. Because that like registers you and it registers your email because it's all automated.
Gotcha.
It'll make sure to send you the email whenever.
So I wonder if through Stripe when you go there, if you can, because if you can use a credit card, you can use a PayPal. Like, you know what I mean? I think.
Yeah, I have no idea if someone's trying to pay and they can't figure it out. I'm sure we can figure it out. But right now, Stripe is an option. It's definitely preferred. But if someone wants to pay through PayPal and they can't, I can figure out a way. I mean, I built the whole thing. I can figure out a way to make an exception.
Well, there you go, Kathy. If you want to play, Mike will make it happen one way or the other. So try it through the website. But if you have issues, let him know. And he will make it happen. So, all right. It sounds like fun. 7 days, guys. 7 days from now, we start next Wednesday, and it's going to run the 10 days, correct? And there's kind of a puzzle at the end, right?
Yeah, the first 10 days will be actual puzzles, kind of like the Sudoku or the crossword or logic puzzle or the games. You'll need to solve all or most of those, and that'll get you the final message. You'll be good to go. You'll be able to submit at that time. If you can't get it on the 10th, there will be something on the 11th that will clarify things a little bit. And if you don't get it on, and no one gets it on the 11th, on the 12th, it'll clarify it a lot more. And I'll be surprised if no one gets it by then. But if no one gets it by then, on the 13th, there will be something clarifying it even more.
Okay, there it is. Pretty awesome idea. So thanks for coming on, Mike, and maybe come back, give us updates, maybe in the middle of this thing, if you can. You know what's fair and what's not fair, so you know what I mean. But you're always welcome back on if you've got an update you want to let the community know. Yeah, come on back on the show.
Okay, sounds great.
Okay, thank you. There it is, everybody. 12 days of treasure hunting, and again, there is the link. And Copper Dan is coming on the show. Copper Dan's got a boots on the ground treasure hunt called the Trolls Cache. But before we get to that, first, we've got some breaking news, everybody. So you guys know the Treasure Warriors, right? Forrest Fenn channel, now DB Cooper channel. So apparently, from what I hear in the chat, is that Ben has finally proposed to Ashley. So congratulations, you guys. I don't know if they're live or not. They might be, but what a good time to do it right before Thanksgiving. So congratulations to Ben and Ashley. How you doing, Copper Dan?
I'm doing good.
Good. So we're going to give away what exactly tonight? I know we talked about it last time.
Let me make sure I'm not giving anything away here.
Yeah, right. Oh, this is one of your wall posters. So this is a blown up of the map that you could put on the wall, right?
Yep.
And maybe this map would be a little bit easier to, but I mean, if people have the PDF, they just zoom in. So I guess that really wouldn't matter. It would just be a cool map to have on the wall for sure.
No, it's nice. It's large. It's signed.
Right. Gotcha. And that show, and I'm going to make sure I got this right.
And that will also come. These are the 3D coins that'll come with the 3D coins. So if you are not in the hunt, you will be. And now
you're doing these yourself, or is this a 3D bronze as well?
Oh, it's a 3D bronze.
3dbronze.com, everybody. For all your treasure hunting needs, reach out. 3dbronze.com. That's cool. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being the guy that creates the stuff, right? Okay. So I want to make sure I have the right show. It was Monday's show that we just did, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, it was. Okay.
No, Tuesday, last night.
Wow, I'm getting confused. Hang on. That was last night, wasn't it? Man, the holidays got
Monday, if I remember right, somebody was unpacking 5 storage lockers.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Yes. Yeah. Thanks for bringing that up, Dan. So I don't know if you guys are in the Grand Adventure on Facebook. You saw the records I posted. Sold the records. So out of the 50 boxes we have, 2 boxes have been sold. So that was pretty good.
You had an Aerosmith in there, and what else was there?
There was a Beatles, Aerosmith. There was Jimi Hendrix. There was a lot of good stuff. A lot of rock from the 70s. And then there was like Jimmy Dean, the guy that does Big Bad John. Remember anybody knows Jimmy Dean? There was like polka music. There was like gospel music. It was 200 albums is what it was. And it sold. So there it is. Now, do you want me to do the comment picker or do you want to do it?
Go ahead.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah. Did you comment? You could pick yourself.
Yeah. Hey, I should do that right now. Actually, I did not, but I can.
Get everybody a second. If you have not,
let me put it
commented. Yes. Get in there.
So here it is, guys. Go comment on this video. In about 5 minutes, we are going to run comment picker for Copper Dan's Trolls Cache, the poster map, and the 3D printed coin. 3D bronze. DB Cooper was here. A new armchair treasure hunt by 3D Bronze is coming soon. Wait a minute. Breaking news, everybody. DB Copper. I'm sorry. DB Copper was here. Now, is that a misspelled or is this going to be a Copper Dan inspired thing? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But you guys know 3D Bronze will let us know when this thing drops.
That might not be a spelling error because I jokingly put my name in that in a Zoom the other night. So.
Yeah, right. And that's actually going to be pretty fun.
It could be a hunt after myself. Can I still play?
Yeah, right. There you go.
Oh, he's the spelling error. It's supposed to be Cooper.
Hang on.
Oh,
right. But still, DB Cooper was here. It's just a pretty cool idea for a treasure hunt. So let us know, 3D Bronze. Let us know when it's out, how much it costs, and all the details, and we'll get everybody in there. Kathy says, sweet, and I agree. All right. So again, guys, here's the link one more time. Go comment on this, and somebody is going to get the poster and the coin. Now, if they've already bought into your treasure hunt, they can still get these items, correct?
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
I mean, you can, you know, if you don't want the coin or you want to gift it to somebody else, let me know, and I can do that.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. You could give it. They could tell you to put it on eBay and give it to St. Jude's. You never
and
know.
if you have not bought into my hunt because you were waiting to see if it was going to last, nobody can figure this thing out.
You made it too hard.
Not even the great. I did not make it too hard.
Yeah, I can't say without knowing the solution. I can't say it's too hard. So, I think there's a couple things that are figured out, but I'm just not sure.
I'm just telling you, I could take you right to it.
Yeah, I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could. That means it's in Minnesota, right? You could drive right there right now. No, just kidding. Yeah, we don't know. This could be anywhere in the U.S. That's the hard part, I think. Although the map and the story probably narrow it down a little bit, but we'll see. I know Dan can't comment, so I won't press him on anything. But as far as you know, yeah, nobody's close. I mean, it's still okay. Let me ask you this: do you know of people that have gone boots on the ground to look, or no? I don't know if people let you know what they're doing or not. I know Jana was, but then she had to go back home.
Jana was, and then she had to turn around. That's all that's all I know. That's
the only one. Okay. Well, there you go, everybody. It's 100. Is it 99 ounces of silver or 100?
100.
100 ounces of silver. An ounce of gold.
Ounce of gold and a pretty large emerald.
Sweet. It's just an awesome prize, Dan. That gold coin alone.
I want to throw another gold coin in there too.
Sweeten the pot. I vote for that.
I know.
Right? I think the Trolls cash could be increased. All right, let me get over here and see. And when this one's over, you already got plans for the next one, or you can take a break for a while?
I'm writing it.
There it is. See, once you're a treasure hunt creator, like you can't let that go.
Oh, this is more addicting than solving them.
Right. And isn't that the truth? I really hope it's still going on at World Series of Fen, because you should bring a bunch to sell them, I think, at World Series of Fen, if nobody has solved it by then. But that's only 3 months away or something. I mean, it's not that far away, so we'll see. But that's up to you.
Yeah, it's...
let's see here. Okay, you guys have had the chance to go comment on the video. And let me share my screen. And let's see. One lucky winner.
How many people are in chat? Let's see. There's a whopping 24 people in chat tonight. Mike, you're breaking records.
Well, you know why? I think Ben and Ashley are live. That's probably why. Oh, wait. You mean on our show right now?
Yeah.
Oh, there's 55. At least I see 55.
Oh,
but even
maybe my phone might be lagging.
I got you.
I don't know.
But I think Ben and Ashley might be live with the good news. So. Let's see. We do this. We put in this. That is let me make sure that's the right video link. I'd hate to do it on the wrong video link. That is the right video link. There it is from November 23rd, yesterday. That seems like, oh, that's right. Because Monday we were a little busy. That's right. Filter duplicate users, get YouTube comments. Let's see how many we got. We have 55 unique comments. Here we go, everybody. Thank Copper Dan for giving away the poster and the map. You ready? Say go, Copper Dan.
Go.
Beep, boop, boop, bop, bop, boop, 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 boop. Callie, great show and happy Thanksgiving. Callie, you have won Copper Dan's
somebody I don't even know who they are.
Callie. Callie, how long do they have to contact you, Copper Dan, when they watch this? Is there a deadline or no?
We probably should put a deadline.
I mean, like a week or something.
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah, by Monday. Let them get through Thanksgiving, etc. Yeah,
I
show between now and then.
I gave away the girl that won the Forest Fen arrowhead from me. Oh gosh, this was before I did the thing with the map giveaway, and never claimed it.
Oh, never claimed it. Is that right?
Still got it.
It's funny that I guess people watch, they comment, maybe they forget about it. I don't know.
I know, and I reached out multiple times. I thought this would be something they probably want to have. Oh, Callie's in chat.
Callie, are you there? Hey, there it is. Email Copper Dan. You can get Copper Dan's email from his website, copperdan.com. Yeah,
Copperdan17 at gmail.com. It's no secret. Or
And Callie,
go
ahead.
No, I'm done. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, Callie, have you already bought into the Trolls Cash, or is this your first time getting it? I was just wondering. So big plans for Thanksgiving, Dan, or no?
Yeah, I got the turkey in the brine right now.
Yep, us too.
So
that's right.
Tomorrow,
just making
tomorrow
dinner
morning
and
it goes. Yep. I'm probably gonna head out to the studio and work. We are behind. We have not been caught up this year. Did you hear about the World Series of Fen, my favorite event of the year, the one which I would never miss for anything. I found out I have a show over it.
Oh,
so I'm crushed. And I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I conned the wife into running the show in Florida herself, so I could fly to Vegas and be with you guys.
Well, it's not just flying to Vegas; it's a World Series event.
I know. And what did and how much did this cost me? You may ask.
Yeah,
I found out tonight. It's a brand new living room set. Show them what he's won.
Well, you need to win the poker tournament then. And
see,
get
I have my leather couch with the reclining part of it, and apparently that is going away because there's no place to keep it in the house.
Will you put it out in the studio in the workshop? Maybe you could have it out there.
No, it's just probably gonna be given away or.
Oh, Callie says it's her first time. My search partner told me to comment to get a chance to win. I'm so excited. So I take it that means she does not have the Troll Cash. This is her first one. So that's awesome. Congratulations, Callie. And thanks to Copper Dan for giving it away. How much is the poster? Because I need to buy one. If people want to buy just the poster, how much?
Yeah, if you guys want to buy just the poster, and you go on to my website down where you buy the coins, just scroll down there, and they're $20. That includes shipping. And that shipping just kills me on my hunts. I charge $35 to get into a hunt. Well, it's $8 to ship priority, and I don't like shipping the other way because people don't get their coins for a month, or they get lost.
$8, yeah, that's a third
with priority. I will say this: is there's only been one coin. I shipped it. It was supposed to go from Minnesota to Texas. It went to Guam. Apparently, I wasn't aware that Guam was between the two. And then went
crazy.
from Guam to Hawaii, and eventually the guy got it. And
he did get it.
He did get it. I was thinking, hang on to that. It's been around the world.
Right. Yeah. Right. It's got the stamps all over it, all over the box.
But other than that, all 100 and what if I sold like 100 and coming up on 100? I've only got like 10, 12 coins number. Of these ones, there's only like 12 or 13 left. So
only 12 or 13 left.
And these ones got the numbers. So if you want one, there's about 13 left, and once they're gone, then
get on it, everybody. There's never going to be any more made, right? With the numbered ones.
And not to rip on 3D bronze because these are still nice.
Yeah, of course.
But
anything by
numbered,
3D
but
bronze.
they're not the numbered coins.
Yeah, do you know the story? There's still some Forest Fen Searcher coins that are on an island with Tom Hanks somewhere because they never made it. They never made it where they were supposed to go. That's crazy.
I wonder where all that stuff is.
Right? Yeah. So, okay. Well, there it is. So let me ask you this, Dan. If months and months go by and nobody's still figured the Trolls Cash, any hints or anything coming, or are you just going to let it ride out?
I'm sure there'll come to a point when I've given you guys hints already.
I've seen the scary video you made. Yeah, I've watched the videos. Yeah. There's some things happening there.
That thing still gives me the chills. I don't know.
That movie, I've never seen the movie, but it looks intense. Yeah. All right. I'm going to put some time into the Trolls Cash this weekend, I think. And we'll see. You never know. It's anybody's game. Anybody can find it. It's out there.
It's really neat for me to think that right now it's sitting out there waiting.
Right. It's there wherever you left it. And, it's just waiting for somebody to come by.
I never got to go on my first hunt. I never got to go through all of this because it got solved so quickly.
Gotcha. Well, I would say you have redeemed yourself. This one's pretty cool. And the prize is even bigger. I mean, the prize is huge. The $50 gold coin.
Sorry, Mike, you're not working on you're working on the garage.
I will be selling. I'll be rhyming and stealing and selling this weekend. That's for sure. So look for more videos, guys. You know what I do. I make a video of what we're selling. I upload it so you guys can tell me what you think it's worth and comment. So look for some more videos like that.
I keep watching. Once in a while, eventually there's going to be something that I have to have.
Right. Well, we have a reel-to-reel, the old school reel-to-reel recorders. It looks Sony. It looks like it's brand new. So I got to figure out.
I would get a hold of the Fend Estate. They probably have something that you could watch on it.
Right.
Of course, supposed to have all reel-to-reel. Pictures of him at 9 Mile Hole when he was your boy.
Oh, wouldn't that be something if they had that? My grandfather, I found when my grandfather passed away, there was one of those reels. And everybody's like, we don't know what's on it. And I was like, uh-oh. Yeah, but I took it because I knew my buddy had one in his basement. And we hooked it up. It took us a while to figure out how to make it work. But it was him when he was overseas for World War II, sending a message back to his wife, my grandmother, saying, hey, I miss you. You know, it's just a short 5-minute thing. But it was really cool to see him from back then. Yeah. So 4-track reel-to-reel sound only, Davio says. See, Davio knows more about it than I do. And that is, Davio is David Audio. So there we go. I'm going to have Davio. I've got to give it to Davio and have him sell it on consignment.
Davio, are you going to the World Series this year?
He better. JK Pioneer, I hope, is going to be there. Let's see. David Paisano, I haven't heard if you're going yet. Who else is? We have a list. We're making our list on who all's going. So you will be there, Dan. You got your wife. Somehow you talked her into doing the show. Yes. Where's the show located?
I am Florida. So Florida, I'm going to drive right around the end of January. I'm going to take off, and I got to drive down to Florida. I got to get everything down there. On Friday, I'm going to set her up at the show, get her all when she's good, and I'm going to try to get I've already looked at flights. I can be into Vegas around 10 o'clock that night. So I'm not going to get to do much on Friday. I'll get in late, but I'll be there Saturday, Sunday, and I haven't booked it yet, but I'm guessing I probably won't come back till later on Monday. So I got a little bit of Monday.
Yeah. Whenever you get in Friday, you know we'll be out somewhere. So definitely call us. We'll let you know where we're at. Come on over.
I don't even need a hotel room. I for as much sleep as I do when I'm there. I might as well just sleep on the street.
That's true. That's what Vegas is all about.
Maybe I could rent. Maybe I could rent a van. We could just
down by the river.
Van that we're going bar hopping in.
That would be something. Well, a lot of the guys happy Thanksgiving rooming together. So who knows? Reach out. You know, a lot of people want to share something. So. Jingle Bell Rock is currently going in Vegas, so they're not going to hide it until the 10th, but the clues are up, and we'll talk about that as we get a little bit closer to it. See if me and K-Pro get out there.
It starts already?
It started this past Monday, the clues on the radio, between now all the way to Christmas. So, it's going to be a lot of fun. Sleep in the party bus, K-Pro
Hey,
says.
Larry.
Easy, Larry.
Okay, Larry's going to be hanging out with my hello.
Yeah, right. That's why I said easy. He knows where you live, Larry. Be careful. I have no idea who that is. I was thinking Larry Sandell, but I don't know if that's.
I don't know where Larry Sandell lives either. I think he lives in Canada, but he travels a lot.
Gotcha. So. Hopefully he shows up again. We had a lot of fun when he was there. Okay. I'll be sending you the $20 for the poster. Now I got to pay for shipping as well. You were saying the $8, correct?
No, that's included in it. Now the posters are. I'm not shipping priority. The poster so the first couple I shipped media mail, thinking this is media mail, right? I don't know if it technically is, but it costs $3 to ship. It's been 2 weeks. No one's got them yet.
Oh. It's the slow boat from China thing. Yeah.
After that, it was only like $1.50 more to ship it. First class. Okay. So it's like it's included in the price. I'm not making a lot of money on them. It's just more of a gimmick. It's just more of a.
But it's a cool poster. I mean, it's cool. I would frame it and put it on the wall because it's a cool poster. And then once we at the end we figure out what all the clues were, it'll really be cool to. I'm thinking on
the next hunt that maybe it'll be just a poster.
Oh, gotcha. Just the poster. All the clues are there in the poster. I see what you're saying.
Just a poster. Go away. Give the coins a break.
Well, you know what really You know, it would really be cool. They did this, I think, in the 70s or something. Is it's a jigsaw puzzle. The poster is a jigsaw puzzle that you have to put together. So you have to put the puzzle together to get the poster, to get the map with the clues. Now, how much does that cost? I have no idea, but that would really, really
thinking,
cool.
I'd be thinking it'd be like a 2,500 piece puzzle.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
No, then I could get some time out of my hunts, huh?
Yes, for sure. And every box is missing 2 pieces. No, you figure it out. All right, Dan. Thanks for coming on. Awesome that you're going to be there in February. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving.
And, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. So we did the show tonight because I know tomorrow night I'll be passed out on the couch once the Lions get their butt kicked as usual. We're going to have some turkey and ham over here.
The Vikings beat the Packers, and that's all I care. So Skull. So where's is he in the room? Packers?
Nah, he's probably doing the walk of shame. So that's why he's not.
He was the moment I was watching it, and the moment the game got over, I got a text from him saying congratulations. He was a stand-up guy, not like most Packers fans.
Did you have a friendly wager, or you did not?
No, we didn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it'd be fun to make one, though, right?
He did tell me like 3 days before they were going to kick I'm like, theoretically, you have a better team. You should win, but it does not matter. You could be, undefeated on the season, and the Vikings could not have won a game. And when they get together, throw all the rules out. It does not talent. It does not matter. It is just pure kicking ass guts and
Aaron Rodgers and his COVID toe or whatever the heck is going on.
COVID toe.
That's what he said. That's what I heard. Anyway. Okay, there it is, everybody. The Trolls Cash is available. Go to copperdan.com. And if you really want Copper Dan's wife to get to work, go to copperelements.info and order some pieces. Copper Dan and his wife, that is. Okay, we'll go live. I'm sure we're going to go live over the weekend at some point. We are not going to go live tomorrow night. It's Thanksgiving. We hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving. Spend some time with your family. We hope everybody's doing well. Take a break from treasure hunts. It's good to take a break for a little while. But I'm sure me and K-Pro probably go live over the weekend. So there it is. All right, Dan, thanks for coming on. And whenever there's any update for the Troll Cash, come on back. See you, everybody. Have a good Thanksgiving.